Zoonomaly is a puzzle-based survival horror game set in an open-world zoo. The animals are completely normal and have nothing wrong with them, as you can clearly see. This game was created by the popular horror content creator and game developer, Lights Are Off. That's right, we're essentially getting Lights Are Off, the game. For those who don't know Lights Are Off, they're great at capturing the uncanny valley, psychological unnerving critter style of horror that I so often find myself infatuated with. So, needless to say, I'd be hard-pressed to find another horror creator to task with creating a game based in a monster zoo. Speaking of, I just did a whole video about another Monster Zoo game. This is becoming a pattern. You're probably wondering what exactly this game is about. So to quench your insatiable dark thirst for knowledge, I'ma read from the Steam page. This is a non-linear game, so you may take any path to achieve completion. The zoo has been taken over by monsters, and you have been tasked with entering the zoo, finding the cause of the monster infestation, and putting a stop to it. To accomplish this task, you must collect key shards that have been scattered throughout the zoo. To find the key shards, you must solve puzzles within the animal enclosures. Once all the shards are collected, you can assemble the master key to unlock the source of the monster anomalies. You're free to explore the zoo grounds, find creepy exhibits, rogue monsters, and immerse yourself in this delightfully disturbing zoo. You must attempt to stay alive while inside. Monster anomalies of all different shapes and sizes wander the ground, and they cannot be killed. Avoid contact at all costs. When in doubt, run. You have been equipped with a boom blast. This deterrent has the ability to stop any monster in pursuit. It also allows you to see the invisible monster aura spectrum around you. Use it wisely. Only by collecting key shards scattered around the zoo will you be able to unlock the source of the monster anomalies. Key shards can be found inside the enclosures. In order to collect a key shard, you'll need to solve a puzzle inside each enclosure. These puzzles are spread throughout the zoo and must be solved to obtain each key shard. There we go. Pretty cut and dry for exactly what we're doing in the game. Solving puzzles while hiding from monsters. Like Scorn, but fun! This description does a good job of summing up the game, but I think there's more we can gauge from the trailer. The biggest draw of the game for me is the incredibly compelling critter design. To show what I mean, here's a list of the monsters we see in order in the trailer. The names have been made up by me, and with no involvement whatsoever in the project, I hereby declare them canon. Freaky Legs McZookeeper Boss, Cat Creeper, Dog That Is Not Broken, Landfish, Charlie, 7-foot chicken leg Freddy Fazbear, Monkey, Thalassophobia, Bunny Rabbit / naked homeless man, Tumor with legs. Whoops, Charlie gotcha. And finally, Albino Kitty Cat. There's also probably some monsters that we don't get to see. All of the monsters seem to correspond in some way to a real-life zoo animal. So chances are, we might see like a rhino one, I don't know. Leave what zoo animal turned into a horrific monster you hope we see in the full game in the comments below. We also get a look at what seems to be the main tool in the game in question, the Bloom Blast. There's some sort of ammo counter in the bottom right corner, which means whatever this thing is uses light bulbs as ammunition. Evidently, this can be looked through to illuminate certain aspects about the game that you wouldn't be able to see without it. This is probably what the Steam page refers to as the monster aura spectrum. The X's likely represent something to do with the structure. Maybe that it's breakable, like shown later in the trailer. The beacon is probably taking us towards the key shards that the Steam entry is talking about. The obvious mystery in question is, what's causing the monster anomalies? Are these monsters replacing the animals? Or are the animals being transformed into monsters? There's obviously some sort of otherworldly interference with the natural world happening only in the zoo. But what exactly that force is yet unknown. That's what we find out in the game. Anyways, this is all I can gauge thus far about the game Zoonomaly. You should get it, because I'm gonna get it, and if you don't do everything that content creators say, you're a certified lame ass. It's proven, just don't ask me for any proof. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe with all notifications enabled if you want to see more, or I'll feed you to the zoo monsters. Shout out the inner circle. Love y'all. Everybody.